beautiful lights, welcome back to the channel. So this is a continuation. Oh, my angel kiss is glowing. This is a continuation of the short, okay? So we're going to have a cup of tea today because I was just like, I just felt a vibe. It's like going with the flow. And I've got my cup here. Beautiful cup, client bought me for Christmas, bless her, and I've cherished it ever since. So obviously I've dealt the cards, okay? So the first one you had was patience. Now these are conflicting as such. It's slow down, change your attitude and clear your mind. Now that was with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands, and you're like, well, that doesn't make sense because the Knight of Wands is taking action. It is. So what it's saying here is assessing the situation, okay? And you also have the Eight of Wands, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. It's all very exciting. Very, very exciting. So you've either been patient or you need that patience within. That's your inner peace that we talk about. That's just taking a step back and looking at it from different perspectives. If there's the Hangman would, you know, sort of analysing a situation. That's what it's about. It's analysing the situation, but in a beautiful way, because you've got two paths ahead because you had lovers. So you've got two paths ahead and you've got to make a choice. And then the major arcana over the read was the Devil frequency. And this is the confusion and it's lowering your vibe. Where do I go? What do I do? I've got too many wands. I need to lay some down. So what it's saying to you basically in this time is patience is part and parcel of the path. It's learning to be patient, to serve from the right frequency, which you are doing, which is absolutely amazing. So the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands together, that talks about a significant opportunity, right? That's an opportunity to take risk. That's an opportunity to birth something new into fruition, and it's followed with the Magician and everything. This is an opportunity for you to move forward in life, whether that be physical, metaphorical. It's completely up to you. It depends on which timeline you're working upon, where you're going and what you're doing. So this could be a job, for example. This could be a change of home. It could be movement in general, a holiday even. But there's something with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands which really talks about you embracing this change. I believe there's been a block in frequency which has required you to learn that patient lesson. Patience is part of our biggest growth cycle, guys. You know, everything in this world is instantaneous. We want everything now. We wanted it yesterday and everything's a click of a button now. If you order something, it's there the next day. So therefore, this is about you enduring that. Do you see what I mean? Because you've built there's been a block around you. And the Seven of Wands is very positive. It talks about you creating a threshold. But I believe this has been a threshold you have created energetically, which has held you up in a situation. And now that threshold is gone and you can journey forward very, very fast. Then what you've got is the Eight of Wands and the Magician. This is swift action. It's communication coming, charging into your universal energies, and you're like, oh my goodness, can I do it? Yeah, you can, because you've got the Magician. So you create your own reality. And when these guys are keyed together, it talks about rapid progress and it talks about your skill set you need to move forward in life. And it's taking practical action in a situation. So this message comes in swift and fast. This Eight of Wands, it's like take action with speed. And it comes into you and sort of like, oh my goodness, can you do it? Yes, you can. You've got the Magician. So I'm not saying there are not going to be challenges upon this path. There are going to be challenges. I'm just having my cup of tea. We'll have a cup of tea together. There are going to be challenges. So, you know, it's how you face them. And because you've got the Seven of Wands, I believe that you've created all I kept getting in my head this morning, which I've actually done a routine for class tonight, is we don't need no drama, no more problems in our head. And it's that sort of scenario and I can feel it in this read and I'm like, oh yeah. So it was for you guys and for my ladies tonight. So the Eight of Wands is that swift communication coming in thick and fast, followed with the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups can be a change in your emotional sense, you know. This can talk about following your heart, but your emotions have changed in the process because this whole new world is opening up to you and before you, and all of a sudden your heart is just open and you start to follow it, which is it's amazing because it's part of your growth journey. It's part of your spiritual self. It's part of your evolution within this lifetime. So that's what it's saying. So you've had patience, or you're going to need patience. And that's just that inner reflection stage, guys. So the next card you had was number 18. And it is Lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So these paths are placed before you. What is true to this? That's what you've got to ask yourself. And that's how you make the decision upon the path. You know, it's sort of, I can feel the conflict between head and heart here. And it is a conflict in energy. And this is why this threshold has been placed around you, because the conflict lies actually within. And I can feel that. Now you have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I mean, could it be any better? There's going to be a victory. This is public victory even, but it's people celebrating your frequency, waving the bush fruit for you, which is absolutely stunning. So whatever you're moving forward on is going to be victorious. There are two paths ahead. You need to be true to yourself. Now, the Ace of Wands is the Ace of Creation. This can talk about the opportunity coming in, a new job, a pay rise, something where you can take the wand of power and create your reality, just like the magician. And what they're saying is the universe is gifting you this frequency. And this is an opportunity coming, you know, from heaven, basically, saying, there you go, now create my beautiful, beautiful life. What do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to go? I believe emotionally this block is held you bound for so long that you need to release that and release yourself. And by doing so, it's going to just bring all this beauty into your universe, which is phenomenal. Now, this is the thing. You have the Devil energy over the reed. Now, if this was a relationship and you've blocked your heart off and you're like, no, I'm not actually doing that anymore. I don't want a relationship, rah, 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 rah. He's a good omen for marriage, guys, basically. But emotionally, what I feel here is with him in the situation, you've got that with the Hermit and the Ten of Wands. Now, when you slow down, when you take a moment, when you live your life in a balanced frequency, it enables you to go within, okay? Your Hermit mode is he lays everything out, he assesses what is done and what he's yet got to do. He returns to self for that introspection, that needed type of frequency. When we return to self, this is when we have our epiphanies. We get all our information, meditation practice, which, you know, my meditations are on the videos. I'll share them in the description box below. I'm doing you some more. I tried to upload one today and unfortunately it just wouldn't work. So that's divine timing. That's the angel saying, just hold off. You know, we're going to put it out later in the week. That's absolutely fine. We go with the flow, right? Going with the flow is beautiful. And, you know, that release and surrender, phenomenal. And that's teamed with the Ten of Wands. So that just says that you're desperate to lay some burdens down. You've been carrying so much of this frequency around you. You know, you're exhausted. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, you've started something, whether this is a new job or maybe this is something that you've been procrastinating about for so long. Do I do it? Don't I do it? And you're like, I don't know what to do. There's so many wands to carry. You've got commitments. You've got other things that are taking your power. Remember to call your power back, by the way. The Knight of Pentacles is like the starting in something, but he has one very, very large pentacle. So it's going to be very beneficial in the material realm for you. And that's what it's saying. So you've got so much going on. Can you cope with this? But you're going to do it because it's going to bring your Nine of Pentacles. Your Nine of Pentacles is the garden, the way you want to grow it. It's that material life and luxury that you should have. Absolutely. Everybody deserves that. And you've got to get your mindset in that place where actually you are deserving, you are abundant, and that's an abundance type energy. You know, you do deserve that. And it brings that serenity. And it's that, the Nine of Pentacles is also that knowing where you haven't got that financial worry in life. So if this is a new job opportunity and it's a promotional opportunity, for example, what it's saying is absolutely go for it. Don't self-doubt. When you self-doubt a situation, when that frequency gets in your mind, it lowers your vibration. When it lowers your vibration, then you're not serving from the right cup. So it's about fighting against this. And patience is the biggest one because we want it now. It's everything's instant, bring it, bring it, bring it sort of thing. What it's saying is just slow down and hold your horses, because this was part and parcel of your journey. You needed to step slowly through that chapter. You needed to evaluate this situation in order to move forward, because when we evaluate and we create this energy around us, angels in my ears, that's beautiful, then it just allows you to have that time and process. It's like bringing the manifestation into the practical. That needs time, okay? So on the bottom you had the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups, as you can see on the old tarot, if I can pick them up, you see that it's secrets to be told, but it's opportunities coming in. So this could be a romantic opportunity, absolutely. And if you created a threshold around you, what it's saying is break through it and let yourself move forward, because love is coming into your frequency, which is beautiful. And allow this to open your heart. We don't live in the past. We learn from the past. We learn the lessons of the darkness and we transmute that, okay, to give ourselves a brighter, better future. And we serve from the right place. So if this was a love reading, that's what it's saying. It's coming in. Now, if this is a case of following your heart with business, because there's so many wands going on in this frequency, then what I would say here, you have the Six of Wands. It's clarified with 6 wands and the Ace of Cups. Again, it could be work or love, but whatever it is, whether it's a new seed of hope for your heart in any form, it's going to just open you up beautifully like a lotus flower. That's what I feel. This can be public victory if you've been working on a platform like YouTube, for example. If you're working on whatever you are working on, you could be in the newspaper. But it's something that's going to spark your heart in a beautiful form. When it sparks you to that point where your heart is open and you feel that abundance of all frequencies, then it's absolutely beautiful. So what I would say from this, have patience with yourself during this time. That is you, and you are growing. You know, you're going to have 2 paths. You're going to choose which one is going to serve this. And that is how it's going to work. It's basically that vibration here. This opportunity is coming to you. You're going to get a message and you have to take action upon it. So if you've been offered a job that you didn't even know anything about, you know, it wasn't even in your vibrational frequency, because with the Page of Cups on the bottom, a lot of the time it's like a surprise energy. So I don't believe you see this coming. I don't believe you know this is coming into your vibration, but it's going to be very, very exciting. So can you do it? That self-doubt, that devil energy, get rid of it. Say no more. You don't need that. You can do it. You can take the wand of power. You're going to have great victory. And that is what the angels are saying. It's pretty amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. So an expansion upon that is about the expansion of you. It's about you expanding your horizons in life. It's about you believing you can do something. And when you start believing yourself, the vibration around you changes and you break free through the mental mantles of life, because our mental mantle is what controls us. Now, when we learn to control our subconscious and we learn to control what is in our crown and what we choose to place in it, then that's when we have mastery over ourselves. Because when we can control this, this leads us, and that's the right way round. So there you go, my beautiful lads. That's your message from Spirit. Have a beautiful one. I'm going to go and play with my girlies tonight. So I'm pleased I've got it out for you. Until next time, my beautiful lights. From the angels and I, keep watching, keep posted. And yeah, your meditations will be coming out as soon as the universe says. From my heart to yours. Until next time. Bye-bye for now.